Welcome back. Sorry, I don't know. It's really crazy with this live, YouTube live. The same issue I had. Yeah, connection. I had issues with my network connection. And this was the same issue I had during our live, the last live video. So I really hope it's, I really hope we don't get the same issues. Then I don't think I will want to come live again because this is really embarrassing. But anyways, let's hope it goes through this time. Let's just hope. It's really crazy with the, even though I've made sure I use my phone network. I don't know why it's still behaving funny. Hi, Metale Lebo. Thanks for joining. Good evening. Please like the video as you join. Hello, Ahmed. Please like the video as you join before we start with the questions. Thank you so much for joining. We are all going through this joint application process together. Good evening, Benjamin. Please like the video as you join. If you want to share, you can share so that others will learn from this live. But I will just jump straight to the questions I have. I'm fine. I'm fine. The family is fine. We thank God. Thanks for joining. I have a couple of questions here because I had asked um, you guys to write your questions. So, good evening, Kang. Thanks for joining. Please like the video as you join. Thank you so much. Um, so the first question I have here was it's about visa appointment. I have question about visa appointment. When will we apply for the visa, because sometimes no slots are available for the appointment? Yeah, I can't say anything about this because, as we all know, we've been dealing with VFS Global here. The issue is unavoidable. That's all I have to say. All right, I'll take Precious. Precious has a question. Can I also apply for the separate application even though I already applied in the joint application? Yes, because separate application, you do it directly to the university. But joint is where you can apply for up to 6 programs. So you can do that. Okay, I've applied and I also receive an email of confirmation. What next? All right, so when you apply and you receive the email of confirmation, the next thing is they are gonna tell you if you still need to upload any additional documents before the 25th of January. So if you get an email that asks you to upload these documents, you can go ahead and upload them. But if you don't get any email, means you're good to go. You just have to wait for the link or the universities to contact you concerning the entrance exam, which is sometime in February. So after submitting the application and you get the link, or if you want to do some adjustment or editing, you can click that link and edit your application. But if everything is good, then you just have to wait for the link for the entrance exam link. However, there are some programs that require kind of like extra tax. Some you're supposed to take a course, like a pre-course. I've seen that in one program. They'll give you more information about this pre-tax or course. So you just have to keep checking your emails, check your spam, check your inbox just to be sure. So it's very important. All right. So is there any other question that anyone has online? You can leave your questions in the comment section. While I also take this the questions I have here. I have applied, but I've not received any email confirmation yet. How long does it usually take? Normally it takes like immediately you click submit, you get the confirmation link. So I don't really know. Maybe you can check your email. You just have to make sure you use the right email. That's the thing. The email address you use is very important because that's the only way they can contact you. So I hope you have the right email address. And another thing is you can check spam in this case. All right, you can check your spam, maybe it's there. Okay, so about the bank statement, am I supposed to pay the school fees from the same bank I'm submitting for statement of account? No, no. The thing is, this is a good question, and let me really dwell on this question. When it comes to fees paying, you can pay your fees through any account. You have students whose maybe relatives, since they live abroad and it's easy to pay the fees, the relative will just pay the fees. It doesn't matter where the money is coming from for your fees. You don't have to be accountable for the money. All right. You don't need to say, oh, this money, I'm bringing in money from my bank account, or my father is paying my fees. No, just pay the fees. That's the most important thing. But for the bank statement, that's when you need to give explanation. So you can use any other bank account to pay your fees. It must not be the same bank account you use for bank statement. That's a good question. Please like as you join. We have 9 people here and just 5 likes. So if you haven't liked this video, please just click the like button. I would really appreciate. I applied to 6 schools in the joint application. I was able to fill sponsorship for 3 out of the 6. The others, the other 3 didn't give me sponsorship options. Is that right? Well, when they ask you to apply for your tuition waiver, all right, during the first, when you're applying for, when you are filling the application form, then you're supposed to click that option that you're applying for scholarship right away. Some schools, they ask for some. Once you click for one, it automatically like gives you like apply for this scholarship automatically. But for some, unless the school don't have scholarship or tuition waiver, so if they have, then you have to apply. Why filling the application form? But if they don't have, then there's no option for that. If in the case all the universities accept you, are you to choose one only? Yes, that's a good question. You're supposed to choose just one. So for example, if let's say you applied for 6 different universities and Savonia University was the first to contact you, like, oh, you have been accepted, and you just confirm your study place. Even if the remaining 5 still accept you, you are not going to select any of those 5 because you've already secure a study place in the first university. That's why it's very important to, like, you can wait for a while before accepting the first study place if that's not the top on your list. But if that's the top on your list, then you can go ahead and accept or confirm your study place. But if, for example, Savonia University reach out to you first and you are really waiting on Kayani University, you can still wait, but be mindful of the deadline given by Savonia University for you to confirm your study place. So, for example, if it's like 14 days, and within that 14 days, you get an email from Kayani stating that, oh, you've been accepted, then you can confirm your study place in Kayani. But if within that, maybe on the 13th day, still you've not heard from the other universities, then to be on the safe side, you can confirm the place in Savonia University. I hope that's clear enough. But you can only confirm one study place, not more than one. All right. After paying your fees, be sure to have receipt of payment which you will use to send to the school as proof. Of course, that's a huge sum of money. Of course, you obviously need the receipt. That's a good point, Slim. Thank you so much. Okay, Benjamin, but if I use the same bank account to do statement of accounts and paying school fee, is anything wrong with that? Can I do that? There's nothing wrong with that. I think with the fees, nobody's checking your account or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing absolutely wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So you can use the same bank account to pay your fees and also use it as your bank statement. Okay, so I'll take the other questions that I have here, but you can leave your questions in the comment section and I'll read them. Okay, let me see. And for those of you who are like you are interested in VAMIA, that's the vocational school. The application period opens on Monday, so you have to be ready. As we all know, VAMIA, they always close their application even before the actual application deadline. So if you're interested in VAMIA, just prepare your documents so that for Monday you can apply. Okay, so the next question we have here, or maybe I should take, okay, about the scholarship. If it happened that I was given a scholarship and I want to pay the tuition fee, is it that I will pay the tuition fee in full or I'll just pay the scholarship equivalent? All right, that's a good question. So, for example, if you have 50% scholarship and your fees is 8,000 euros, then you're supposed to pay 4,000 euros. You're not supposed to pay 8,000 euros. All right. It's not like you pay the fees in full, then they'll refund 4,000 euros into your account. No, you pay 4,000 euros, not 8,000 euros. If the university has 50% discount or 50% scholarship. I hope that's clear enough. Okay. So there is a question here. What is the date I should put it's not clear. What is the date should I put for the date and year when the final diploma was awarded? Is it the date on the certificate? Okay, so I think the person is trying to ask the date you're supposed to put when your upper secondary school certificate or your bachelor was awarded. Yeah, you're supposed to put the date on your certificate. So if on your certificate it shows there that awarded on the 10th of January, then it should be 10th of January and the year. Do I have less chance in getting accepted if I go for separate application versus joint application? Um, Acceptance don't really like the type of application you go for, like they don't really matter. The thing with joint application is that you have 6 options. You can apply for 6 universities at once, which means maybe university A or one says, okay, will not take you, then university 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 will take you. That's the big difference. But with joint, you apply for one program in a university. That's the main difference. So that's why joint application is the largest, because you have tons of programs and also 6 different options. So if, for example, in separate application, you are not required to write the entrance exam, maybe you will be considered just through your eyes or SAT test, then I would say that's fine. But with joint application, there are still some programs that do not require you to take the entrance exam. They'll give you other um, different way of evaluating you, like pre-tax or pre-course. But with the joint, you have options. That's the key point or the highlights for the joint application. I hope I answer your question well. Okay. I want to know where can I upload my upper secondary educational certificate? Please reply. That you always have like options like I have an upper sec, or I've completed it's a upper secondary school outside of Finland. You have that option. When you click that option and then you see upload attachment below, you can just upload your document there. What are the criteria for you to obtain scholarship? As long as you are eligible to pay fees, then you're eligible for scholarship. So if you're already in Finland and you have a permit or you're a permanent resident, then you cannot apply for scholarship. But if you are required to pay fees, all right, so which means you are not from the EU or you are not living in Finland, Example, you're coming from Africa, India, or Nepal, the Philippines, you're supposed to pay fees. That qualifies you to apply for a scholarship. So it's open to all fees paying students. I have my secondary school certificate, but I'm also currently going for an associate degree in my home country and will receive that degree in April. Will that affect anything? If the program you are applying for like they want you to upload a bachelor's degree, then you can tell them that, oh, you have this your degree, you have a degree, but like you only get the certificate in April. But if it's a bachelor's program that does not require you to have another bachelor, so all you need is your upper secondary school certificate, then there's no need. You have it, you just upload it. So if they are not asking for your bachelor or anything outside upper secondary school certificate, then there's no need to worry about it. How soon should I apply for student housing? Apply for student housing when you have your residence permit with you. That's how soon you should apply for housing, because there's no need applying for a student apartment when you are not sure you're coming to Finland. All right. So immediately you get the email stating that you've been granted a residence permit, okay, that same minute you can apply for housing. But before that, no need to apply because you're not sure if you're coming or not. Okay. All right. So can we apply for both masters and bachelor in the same application? Yes, you can apply for both masters and bachelor degree in the same application, but be mindful of the program requirements. Very important. I have an HND in business management in Cameroon. Will there be any advantage for me if I'm going in for bachelor in the same field? That's a good question. That's a disadvantage. You know why? Even when, let's say, you get into this program and then you go to the embassy, you will be questioned. Like, you already have a bachelor in this same field. Why do you want to study bachelor in the same field? So my advice is you can choose something under, let's say, business IT, like information technology, or something that has to do a little bit with business, but like like from another light, not the same program. So it is not an advantage. That's the mistake most students make, because you study business in your bachelor and you're applying for a business program, bachelor program in business, not even masters in the same program. That's rather a disadvantage. So go for a program that is, it can be a little bit, kind of similar but not same. Or you can go for a different program. Okay, so please do not make that mistake. Don't go for the same program that you have in your bachelor. It's very, very important. If the program I'm applying for has a course or courses similar to the course I did in my home country, can I get that credit? And how will I go about it? That's a good question. It depends on the university, and it depends on your home country. Let me share a story. I remember when I moved to Finland and my program was in communication, and we had some language courses. My friends from other countries like European countries or English speaking countries like Australia, the US, Canada, they didn't have to do those courses because they are English speaking countries. But they refused. Like, I couldn't do I couldn't waive them. I was obliged to do these courses because I'm from Cameroon and they don't consider it as an English speaking country. So it depends on your university and your country of origin. Okay. Hi, could you tell me the hardness of English component of entrance exam compared to height? Do you suggest some example materials, past papers and model papers for entrance exam? Um, Entrance exam, I think you just need to check the UAS exams website, all right? International UAS exam website. They have all the information that you need there. But for the past questions, I had talked about sample questions from Haga earlier. It's on my channel. You can check it out. That's all I have. So I don't have more questions when it comes to entrance exam. Is the Finnish exam structured for schools that require a certain level of Finnish to be accepted? Is the Finnish exam structured for schools that require a certain level of Finnish to be accepted? I don't understand. Are you applying for a Finnish program? You're applying for a program that requires you to take the Finnish exam. Then that's how it is structured, so that you should have at least a basic Finnish in order for you to get this program. How is it structured? I don't know, because I really don't deal with schools that require Finnish exam. So I don't know how it is structured. All right. So how to prepare for entrance exam? Go to, as I mentioned, go to international UAS exam website, read the information there, and you'll be given additional information in February, so that you know what to do to be online and all that you need for the entrance exam. But how do you prepare for the entrance exam? You can also check, I have a video on entrance exams. You can go through them and then prepare. This is the second, I think this will be the second year for the entrance exam. So some of the we don't have those questions. Okay, last year I saw people were parading questions, and at the end of the day, some students said like most of those things they didn't see in the exam, and that's why I don't want to give you false hope. When I have the questions, I'll talk about it on my channel. But as of now, I had seen just one from Hagahelia, which I've already talked about. So when I come across any, I will still talk about it on my channel. All right. Okay, so I will get one or two more questions before I leave. Please like the video. We have 12 participants here and just 8 likes. So please, if you haven't liked the video, thank you for liking. Hi, hello Emilia. Can I apply for a bachelor program with a bachelor's degree as qualifications? I thank you so much. Thank you, Slim, for liking. I've talked about this particular point. You know, you can apply for a bachelor program with a bachelor's degree if that particular bachelor program requires you to have a bachelor's degree. I'll take it again. For example, if I'm applying for bachelor's in nursing and I'm required to have a bachelor's degree, which is like in any field, then I will click there that I have a bachelor's degree outside Finland and I will upload the document. But if you are not asked to, like, if that's not even the requirement, don't go and attach, because the point is, if you attach your bachelor's degree instead of your upper secondary school certificate, you will not be considered, because the upper secondary school certificate is the main document that they need. That's the main thing, because in Finland, for you to be accepted into a University of Applied Science, you must have an upper secondary school certificate, irrespective of whatever degree you have. So that is the most important document. So make sure you upload that first. And if the university wants you to upload additional documents like your past bachelor degree or past master's degree, that's when you upload it. But please do not upload your bachelor or past master's degree without uploading your upper secondary school certificate. It's very important. I promise to create a WhatsApp group. You see this WhatsApp group. I'm still working on it, though. It's not easy, but let's see. Those are already in Finland or will be going very soon. I mean, in terms of accommodation, each other for at least accommodating each other for at least 3 months, if anyone can help. But people are doing these things. I mentioned it the last time we were discussing live. People are doing these things. What like all you need is to connect with people, and that's why after let's say after when the admission period is over, I'll advise that I'll make a post where you put like your university, your town, and when you're moving to Finland so that you can connect with others. We can also connect to our Facebook group. If you haven't liked if you are not in our Facebook group, Emi Edu Consulting, you can go there because this year I want you guys to connect so that you'll be able to help each other as you move to Finland. All right, so thanks for joining. Like this video if you haven't liked, and thanks for all those who have liked the video. We have 19 people here. Please click the like button. Thank you so much. Um, how to get sample question? With the sample questions when it comes to entrance exam, I'll keep saying it. If you've been following me since last year, you understand that I don't like to talk about things that I'm not aware of, things that are not like they are not there just to, you know, just for views or subscribers. I don't do that because I am here to help you through this journey. I can't just go and come up with fake past questions. No. So if I have past questions, I'll obviously talk about it there and I'll make it available for you guys. But as we speak, I've not come across any except the one at Haga, like from Hagahelia's website that I made a video a couple of months ago. So please just stay focused on the different instructions that you are given from the universities that you've applied. Thank you, Amy, for all the guidance and tips you give students. They are really important and useful. Thank you, Amy Light. Thank you so much. Just need clarification on dependent. Am I just taking my marriage certificate and kids' birth certificate for legalization to VFS? Is that the only documents my dependents need to take to VSS? Yeah, those are the documents you need when it comes to you bringing your family and everything. Those are the documents you need to legalize, and then you already have your admission letter and every other thing set. You are welcome. You're welcome. All right, so we have 22 people here. Please like this video as you join. Thank you for liking. Just click that like button. Thank you so much. Like. We are just rounding up here with the comments or questions. Please, is birth certificate a must-have if applying for any form of study in Finland? They don't normally ask for your birth certificate while applying. It's not on the application form, so you don't need to upload anything that is not asked. Your passport is the main form of identification when you're applying or while taking the entrance exam. So your passport is the most important, not the other way around. What about going to the embassy? Those are all documents you need. You need any document. I always advise that when you're going to the embassy, take all your documents, all your life documents. Just put everything in one file because you don't know which. Like when you go there and they ask for this, okay, you just remove and give. They ask for that, remove and give. So it is good to go with all your personal and education documents and everything, your fees, the receipt from your fees and everything. I prefer autumn 2023. When is the application starting? Yeah, there's another application in autumn. The application normally starts in September. There's another joint application in September. So if you can't apply during this spring, because this is spring joint application, and you feel like I'll wait for the autumn joint application, um it starts in September 2023, so you can also apply for that. Okay. Please, I want to apply for bachelor's degree program. Can I choose upper secondary outside Finland only, or both the secondary and bachelor's? Because I have a bachelor's already. Choose upper secondary if that's the main, if you are not being asked to attach your bachelor. I want to ask you, I've applied last, but I didn't send a university certificate and I get refused because of it. I want to ask you now, where should I upload it? When you are being asked, like, I have completed a bachelor's degree outside Finland, just beneath it, you see upload attachment, you upload it there. I've completed upper secondary school education. Just below it, you find upload attachment. That's where you put it. So as we can see, someone is saying she didn't get it last year because she did not upload this document. So please try and upload. And even if you upload once and when you go, you keep filling the application form and you are being asked to upload again, upload, especially your passport. You will be asked more than once to upload them. Upload it. There's no harm in doing that. In terms of getting a job after the study, should we particularly apply a UAS other than a university? That's a good question. With University of Applied Science, is skilled based, whether we like it or not. Even the internship, everything, it's way better than university. Universities are theory based. So it is not like, oh, or like if you attend University of Applied Science, you automatically get a job. No, no, no. But I think with University of Applied Science, there's like it's skill based. So at least, and the universities, the way they market their programs and also push their students into the workforce, I will commend that. Is really good, more than universities. My background studies is not science, but I want to do engineering program. Is it possible to do that? Sure, as long as you have an upper secondary school certificate, you can study whatever you want, nursing, engineering. Unless the program require you to have maybe your past education should be in that field. But if you don't see anything like that, you're free to apply. Tabi, you have jumped my question. Oh, sorry, Chidi. Yeah, 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 yeah. So no, but I talked about legalization or of your documents. Is that the question you're talking about? Because I remember talking about it just now, not long ago. I said you have to yeah, these are the documents you should legalize, and also you should read well and know if there's more documents that is required from you, because you already have your when you have your admission letter and you've paid your fees, your bank statements and everything. But when we talk of legalization, is this marriage certificate and your that of your child. So I think I answered that question already. Um is it advisable to disclose to the Finnish school that I want to bring my family over after my studies? Yeah. If you are being asked, because some of these things you don't need to say or give information that is not asked. If you are being asked, yes, if you want to. But if the question, if you don't have a question like that, there's no need talking about not talking about it. All right, because all this information is for immigration. With the schools, they don't bother if you're staying in Finland or you're living in Finland after your studies. All these things are like, it's when you go to the immigration, when you go to the embassy and you want to travel with your family, that's when you can start preparing their documents and everything. Hi, Emilia. I really want to apply for a master's degree, but my GPA is quite low. What is your advice on this? just I think few, when I say few, very few universities require you to have a certain level, like GPA. So I'll advise you to go for it, apply as long as if you coin your application so well, your motivation letter really well. If there's a pre-tax, if you do it really well, then you're good to go. So don't be discouraged with low GPA. You don't need to be discouraged. You can apply. After uploading my certificate and passport during my application, will I still need to upload it again? If you submit and you get an email stating that you need to upload your attached like additional documents like passport, then you go back and you upload it. That's as easy as that. If you are being asked to, it means that it is missing, so you need to upload it again. What do you mean by legalization? Like if you need to move here with your wife, or your husband, then you need to go to VFS Global and legalize it there before taking it to the embassy. Please, have applied. I don't want my application to be rejected. How will my referrals send their reports to the school? I didn't understand what they said on the form. So were you required to like to bring something like or bring referrals? Were you required to do that in the program? If you are required to do that, then obviously there should be somewhere where you upload it or send it. So please make sure you read it, you read the instructions carefully, or you can take a screenshot and also send me an email through email do consulting. Let me take a look, because this is not like it's not in every program. All right. So if your program requires you to have referrals and you're supposed to send it or upload it on the form, then you should do that. I've done a I've done HND in the institute outside Finland and completed a top up last year in another institute. Do I fall under the category of once completed a degree outside Finland? Is top up degree valid? If the degree you have in your home in Cameroon or your home country makes you eligible to apply for a master's degree, then obviously you have a bachelor's degree. You fall under that category, a degree outside Finland. Why? Because HND is polytechnic, just like University of Applied Science. So it's still a degree. All right. I think I need to end here for today. I hope I've answered all your questions, and I'll keep following and answering your questions in the comment section as we continue with the application process. Like I mentioned, if you want to apply to VAMIA, then I'm gonna talk about this on Monday, hopefully, when the application opens. I'll talk about the VAMIA application. It's a vocational school, and you can apply and study there for free. So thank you so very much. I should give a little advice on VAMIA. Okay, all I have to say when it comes to VAMIA is make sure your English test, be it Duolingo, be it IELTS, make sure you have it, and also make sure you apply on time, because as we all know, they've closed the application twice. They've closed their applications even before the actual deadline. So you have to be fast about it when you're applying to VAMIA, and you have to make sure you have all the required documents. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, Ravindu. You're welcome. Thank you so much. You know that application is opening on Monday. Yeah, so I'll try to make upload a video on that on Monday, hopefully. Yeah, I'll talk about it next week as it opens. Not on live, but I'll upload a video on that. Tomorrow I already have live video, so there's no need for me to upload another video on Sunday. That would be too much, right? Like too much information within hours. So I want you to digest this, and then next week I'll upload another video on FAMIA, and then other things concerning the joint application. The application is opening on Sunday night, I think. Yes, that's why I'm gonna talk about it either on Monday or Tuesday. All right. So you can just stay on alert. Check the Facebook group and also YouTube channel. It may like, yes, we've answered all the questions. I applaud your broad knowledge in this field of applications. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right, so I'm so happy. 16 participants, 16 likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Try to take a break from the application so you are not overwhelmed. So, and I wish you all the best. Okay, last question. Last question, Michael. Application for autumn 2023 opens when, please? I answered your question. I actually answered your question here, but all right, it's in September. All right, September 2023. That's when the joint autumn application opens. But even before September, some schools have additional or supplementary intake. So as long as you're on my channel, don't bother. I'll talk about all these things as they progress. I'm always giving updates. So don't bother. I'll let you know when the application opens. Okay. Simon, I know that's why I say you have to start applying immediately they open. So I cannot keep myself. If they open on Sunday night, I cannot come here on Sunday night. That's tomorrow night, and I'm already doing live today. So I can try and upload the video on Monday. That's all I can do. Okay, Slim, last question, please. Okay. Simon, I know the school Vania is hot cake. We all know that. That's why we have to act fast. All right. Okay, so see you next week. I'm not gonna upload tomorrow because this live sells, like, it will serve this night tomorrow and Monday. So I'm gonna upload on Monday, hopefully, but not tomorrow. Okay, wish you all the best. If you are watching after this, like when it's ended, please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends. Okay, thank you so much for joining, and I hope this was helpful to you. Okay, okay, thank you so much. Bye.